Hi, Paul Slakis, Good News Broadcast, speaking to Dr. William Doherty. Hi, Doctor. How are you?
Good. I'm fine, thank you.
Good. Professor of Family Social Science and Director of the Citizen Professional Center at the University of Minnesota, and past President of the National Council on Family Relations. Okay, very nice. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're going to talk about Share the Table in the new year. Share the Table is a Barilla family dinner project, which helps families build stronger connections around the table and supports Meals on Wheels of America. So it's a lot of good news going on here. Tell us about it.
Well, this survey was the largest national survey ever done about the state of family meals, and the really good findings from it are that nearly every American believes that family meals, particularly family dinners, are very important for family life and for children. And they really want to do more. They want to do better with them, despite the fact that in today's world, schedules and electronic media get in the way. But people really do aspire to having more family meals. And then we also found out, tips and things that people do to have better meals.
Okay, so there is a website, sharethetable.com, and tell us what's on there.
Well, on the website are a lot of tips from experts about having family meals. They're grounded tips and ideas, and also there's 700 recipes that people can do at home. There's recipes from Chef Mario Patali. He's one of your New Yorkers there, and country music superstar Martina McBride. And so there's a lot of education. There's a quiz people can take. They can evaluate their own family meals. And there's a kind of a special feature that I really like, that people are invited to take a pledge to improve their family dinner experience. It might be to have one more family dinner a week or to turn the TV off during dinner. And every time people take that pledge, Barilla donates $1 to the Meals on Wheels Association of America, which is a great organization.
And Barilla is a great company. I think it's largest pasta and other wonderful food products of Italy, right?
Yeah, it's actually a 130-year-old family-owned company, and they're really a terrific group. And when they came to the U.S., they were really struck with the fact that Americans have been losing their family dinners. So part of this is on their part, Barilla Company, to try to help revive that.
Well, we've interviewed a lot of people in regard to their company and to their company's outreach. So here's another good example of good corporate citizenship. I agree with you. Now, Doctor, and I'm looking at this, make the promise. So you literally go to this website, Share the Table, and then it says make the promise, and then you fill it in and you go for it, and then Barilla will be giving some money to the cause. And Meals on Wheels is a great organization, no doubt about that. We've interviewed them over the years as well. So why do you think? The parents might want to have the family to get together, and then sometimes the family parents are running around. So how do we what do we do? Lasso and tie everybody to the table?
Well, yeah, that's right. Tie them to the table. A lot of it is really being mindful and intentional about scheduling. And it may be that the old 6 o'clock family dinner that some of us grew up with isn't workable anymore. Maybe you eat later. I know a mother with a very busy family who gives the kids a snack at 5, and then when everyone's home at 7:30, they sit down for a meal. She says at any time before midnight that they eat together as a family dinner. So it's really a matter of being flexible about it. Even if everybody can't be there, the people who are there can sit down and have a meal together. And then the other really big part of it that doesn't cost any time is to turn the TV off, put the cell phones somewhere else so that nobody's text messaging, ban the MP3 players from the table. Too many families have too many distractions, so that when they are together, they're not really having conversation.
Okay. All right. Well, those are good suggestions. Now, is dinner our best shot?
Well, for a lot of people it is. But there are some families that where they do breakfast. So don't despair if having a family dinner is literally not impossible because of people's schedules. Look for the opportunities that are there. And what I say to people is if you've lost your family meals entirely, then start with once a week, like a Sunday night or something. Take one time a week and make it special. Have food that people like. Have the kids participate in putting it together. Light a candle. I live in Minnesota. When we moved here 20 years ago, we got a candle for our dining room table. It just sort of made it very nice. In fact, we told our little kids that if they cooperated during the meal, they could blow the candle out. And vastly improve their behavior. There's simple things you can do. That you don't have to revolutionize your life to start finding your way back to better family meals.
Well, you've written books on this. I see here the intentional family and take back your kids. Are they running away?
Well, my point with that title is that if we don't provide leadership as parents, that they're going to be raised by the broader culture and the peer group.
Okay. And possibly that has some concerns. It's becoming quite a over the computer lifestyle, over the phone lifestyle, right?
Right. Right.
The people get to say hello anymore in the streets? We have community centers. Where do you think that say the United States is going in that regard?
Well, it's a mixed thing because the research shows that people have broader social connections. Young people have a lot of people they're connecting with, but I think we need to have some electronic-free zones where we can actually talk to each other, and I think the family dinner table should be one of those, and maybe some community centers, as you're suggesting, particularly if people are going to have a meal together. I think if you're having a meal together, I saw a couple out having dinner the other night. They looked like a married couple. They were both text messaging other people. This is not a good idea.
Not a good idea. But I tell you what a good idea is. You take some of the Barilla products, okay, and they have an array of one, and I'm getting them all the time. But you make yourself a good meal, smell that house up with some good pasta and sauce. Food still is a turn on, I think, for people,
Absolutely.
right? So here's a great opportunity, and to do good at the same time. So with Meals on Wheels. So, Dr. Doherty, thank you very much. Last question for you. What's good news for you?
What's good news for me is that we are seeing a return to the family table.
Good. Love it. Thank you very much. Appreciate you sharing good news with us. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.